Welcome to History Plunge. You may have just received your box of History Plunge cards and be wondering, how do I begin? Besides this video, make sure you watch the other video called What is in my History Plunge box, as in that video I will open the box and show you all of the cards that are inside. What you see on the screen is our homepage from our website at learningplunge.org. At the top, we have a tab called Resources. In the resource section, we have GeoPlunge and History Plunge resources. So let's take a look at the History Plunge resources available right now. First, there's a document about how to get started. This is primarily for people who might be interested in starting a History Plunge club in their school or community. Next, you'll find the game rules for several of the History Plunge games. In your box are game rules for 5 different games. Those are included here, as well as 3 additional games. Some people might find it easier to read the instructions from a sheet of paper where the font is larger than trying to read the instructions on the game card. You'll notice that there are different types of games. We have race games, we have trivia games, and we also have strategy games. And each game focuses on a different part of U.S. history. So you might want to take a look at each of them before you begin and decide which game you'd like to start with first. Next, we have our tournament rules. If you're new to Learning Plunge, you may not realize that we host History Plunge and GeoPlunge tournaments twice a year. If you're interested in learning more about a History Plunge tournament or how to start one in your area, please contact us at info@learningplunge.org. We also have some other resources that you can print. The President Answer Key is used for one of our games, and again, it might be easier to read it enlarged on a sheet of paper than trying to read the card that comes in your box. And then finally, we're going to have some educational units for teachers. If you don't see a resource that you need, please contact us. We're more than happy to try to create resources that can help anybody who is interested in learning U.S. history. Ready, set, History Plunge.